With our extensive software distribution, we can push out many different applications like MSIs and silent installs to any EMS client. You can also record a scripted install and package it along with the setup files to eliminate any need for end-user intervention. One nice way to reduce overhead on a large rollout would be to set up distribution warehouses across your network and deploy to those machines first. Then you can push packages from there instead of from the main EMS console. You can also advertise your packages to the machines, and when your users need them, they can pull down the packages themselves. It will install automatically according to the way the application was packaged. And now I'd like to talk about these items in detail and show you how they work. By selecting a specific workstation, I can click Distribute, click a package, and click OK, and then you'll see I have the option to send this package in 15 minutes or whatever time interval I'd like. I can send it next month or next year, or I can send it right now by default. We also have failed retry distribution options to retry a certain number of times and a certain amount of time between each distribution. Also, by selecting UDP broadcast, you'll drastically reduce the amount of time it takes to distribute large packages across a distributed network. Scheduling a distribution is something that you would do for a whole department. You can schedule a distribution by selecting a department in the hierarchy tree, clicking on Scheduling, selecting New, selecting which package you'd like to distribute, telling EMS when you'd like it to distribute the package, and again inputting the retry count and retry interval, and selecting the clients that you'd like to distribute the package to. Click OK, and by selecting the package you'd like to distribute to. We're going to move along now into the advertise. Advertise is basically a neat way of deploying software without actually having to deploy and install. You can advertise packages to users in a department if you're not sure if they need the package or not. And if your users are savvy, they can go in, right-click on the EMS icon on their system tray and pull down whatever package they need. Package administration is what we'll use to create packages, edit existing ones, and set up all of your various packages. Data warehousing, again, is something that will enable you to lower the network overhead on a large-scale software distribution. For example, if you wanted to distribute to 500 machines and you would set up 50 machines as data warehouses, you could distribute the package to those first 50 machines, and from those 50 machines, deploy to the 10 machines closest to them, that way lowering the network usage or network bandwidth usage over the network on that large-scale distribution. Rather than pushing the package from one server to 500 clients at once, you push 1 to 50 and then 50 to 10, and that will drastically reduce the bandwidth that is used, and it will decrease the amount of time it will take to distribute a package to a distributed network.